Ta-da! The house next to my co-op has been transformed, and this is what I've come up with. I think I'm fairly happy with how it's going. As you can see, the front bay windows are still as they were, but there's been a bit of an extension around the side. There's loads and loads for me to show you, so let me get into it. I'm going to do a fly-around tour first of all, so you can just sort of see down the side of that property, and I will show you that again in a bit, but the side of the property is fairly boring. I just like that I've changed that it was a massive roof that was not very exciting. So yeah, I like that I've kept the bay windows. I mean, a lot of properties when they transform into shops or businesses, whatever, do keep their original features. And then here we've sort of gone up a floor from what was there before, and we have got this extra set of windows along the side. Then around the side of the property, I always like these little windows that are either side of the chimneys. The chimney is, excuse me, purely fictional. There is no fireplace on this side of that wall. It's literally just for decoration. I think it makes it. And then this is, I would say, the front of the property, but I don't know. Is that the back? I'm not really sure. And yeah, it's not very nice on the side. We've got that mix of what the house used to be like and what the new building is like as well. So blending those features together. Don't know if it's worked for the best or not. So I've kept the high street there. That's what I'm calling that bit, the high street, nice and wide. So plenty of space for people to pass each other. We're going to imagine it's going to get quite busy as the population increases and increases. So inside this commercial property, it's quite open. I've just tiled the floor for now, and I've left some of the original features so I can show you what it was like. Obviously, we've got the bay window there, and this, yeah, needs a bit of attention. This would be the walkway for the flats behind, and I've left the original stairs in just so you can see where the edge of the old property was and kind of which bit is new. We've added this entrance on as well, and it's just a little corridor around the back, both I suppose for the business to make use of, but also for the flats above to get to their flats from either direction, whether it's from the front of the property or the back. So I'm not really sure what to do with this commercial property. My thoughts were, should it be a restaurant? It could be like a city centre restaurant, or I keep thinking I really need kind of like a tool station somewhere for all of the miners, or even just people doing their gardening to go and get their tools from. So what should I turn that commercial property into? Do I make it a restaurant, or do I make it kind of like a tool shop? I'm not sure. So as I've said, this has got two entrances to it. I really like the way this has turned out. So this is one of the entrances, and I've just shown you the other one through there. So you can come either way into these stairs at the back. There's no lift in this property. Mainly because there's not the space for it, but I'm aware that there are some older properties that don't have that either. And I think the government as a whole is really pushing for properties to be considerate of disabled people. So yeah, I'm afraid it's not something I've factored into this build. So showing you the first property, I mean, I've got 3 2-bed flats. So this is one of them. I can start removing those old walls now. And hopefully you can maybe sort of see where the old property used to be and where it's expanded. So this would be like a living space. This would be a bedroom. Obviously, I've not fully furnished it. And again, if you want me to, please let me know. I never know if I'm letting people down by that. I know it's nice when I decorate the properties, but I'd rather just get the video out. And I love the architecture more than the furnishings. But I know the furnishings make it. So that's the 2-bed property. We've got a nice sort of open, weird living space and 2 bedrooms with a shared bathroom. Then coming up, it looks like I'm missing the wall, so let's pop the wall in, make it a little bit more segregated. I mean, it wouldn't be that open in real life, would it? It is very hard to make it realistic sometimes. I think I do an all right job of it, though, on the whole. Not sure, what do you think? And yeah, I can take that bit out too, look. So lovely open kind of landing space. I put a little porch on there, even though it's internal. Just make it a little bit more decorative. It didn't quite look right to me. So this would be, just grabbing the door there, this would be the entrance to the property on the 2nd floor. And again, it is just a little 2-bed. So let me show you it. I mean, they're all sort of slightly different. So nice open living space in this one, although it is a bit smaller, but nice and light and airy. Lovely views out those windows. And then I feel like I'm an estate agent doing this. Is that what I should be, an estate agent? I'd imagine that's quite stressful. You can open that bit up actually, can't you? So I might take that wall out, and then yeah, it's just a tiny little bit more open. Lovely open space. Let's put the floor in. Yeah, I mean, I say lovely. I mean, it's not huge. I was seeing if I could take that wall out too, but that wall is needed. So I hope that was clear because I didn't fully explain it, but there were 2 bedrooms and a little shower room. And then coming up to the final floor, it's definitely not a finished product, but it's ready to kind of roll out onto YouTube, I suppose. So here we've got another one of what would be a double bedroom, my typical little shower room, and another double bedroom there. And then you've got definitely a lovely open space up here. I can imagine a little kitchenette, a sofa, dining table maybe. So if that's what you'd like to see, please let me know and I will add that into the world. But otherwise, we're going to keep going and show you hopefully what's to come or anything else I've got to show. So yeah, I'm happy with that project as a whole. I definitely prefer the building now to what it was before. It's a weird mix of kind of new and nods to old features, but I do think that makes property interesting. Oh yeah, that roof on the top, that is the original roof, so you can see where the property went up to. I didn't know whether to remove that, but I thought no, I'll leave that. I kind of like, don't I, when you've got those original features. So I start taking that boundary of the tile off, and then I do sort of regret it. I feel like I love those nods to history, so should I have left it in? I don't know. I mean, I can always reinstate it, especially because I've done it on the recording. You can sort of see what's happened. And if you're wondering what I'm doing now, I'm just kind of preparing for what would be landscaping, I think, when I get to it. I feel like I'm not kind of at the right point for landscaping yet. Even though I've done some already, they will be hopefully some nice little maybe grass areas, flower beds, or even trees in them would be nice. But for trees, you might know I'm trying to hold off until I unlock a tile that has got a tree and just kind of keep it fairly realistic, even though I've added dirt blocks in and not unlocked anywhere with dirt blocks yet. So yeah, the city's definitely going upwards. We're very limited on space, but let's look at the options for expanding. So that'd be East 1, East 2. East 3 would now be over there. I'm sorry, I messed it up in the last recording. So they're the East options. Then for the South options, we'd have over this way would be South 1, South 2, then that is South 3, which I wouldn't mind. South 4 wouldn't mind. South 5, South 6, South 7, and also there is a South 8 right the way over there behind that property, based upon the tiles I've unlocked. So 8 options for the south direction, wow, and for the west it's 1, 2, 3, 4, is it 5? 5. So let's see which direction we're going in. Let's see if it's going to be biased. Pick a number between 1 and 3. Let's see what we get. But it says 1.
That would be 2.
2. So it's a south direction. Now, I like that that's different because I'm getting a bit bored of 1, to be honest, even though I do want to go that way on the island. Now, in the south direction then, let me recap for you. This is South 1, South 2, South 3, South 4. We can unlock that as South 5, South 6, South 7, and there is a South 8. So, wow, I've never had such a big range of numbers. Pick a number between 1 and 8.
It's 4.
4. So that is it that one? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Fantastic. Now, I really wanted that tile because now we can sort of make a pathway through maybe and look at how we can get to these tiles as well. So the next complicated bit is how many bedrooms we're going to add to the world. I keep doing this as a number between 1 and 5. It seems to be working. I keep thinking, should I change it? I don't know. I'll leave it as is for now. So let's see. Pick a number between 1 and 5.
The answer is 5.
5, of course. So I'm going to unlock this tile here, and I need to try and add 5 bedrooms to the world. Not sure what I'm going to do. If you've got any suggestions, please let me know. Otherwise, we'll see what I come up with. So please come back for the next episode, and let's see what I've done in terms of adding 5 bedrooms to the world and unlocking that south tile.